Hello everyone and welcome back to an episode on the Let's Play series. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, but in today's episode we're going to be doing some building. And I want to go ahead and get this building for sure in, and we're going to go ahead and get this one in, and if we have time we'll get to that one. And then I feel like the next time I build on this place I'm just going to do one time lapse and go ahead and finish the rest of the houses, including the one inside of this castle. Now right after this episode drops I will be having a live stream and we're going to be doing the interior of all the castle stuff, including this castle. So we might get to some of the interior. We're also going to be decorating it just like this area. Now I want to get rid of all the torches, but for now we're going to have to keep them, so place that back. So I want to go ahead and we're going to start with this building, and I'm going to go ahead and start by removing this tower because I'm going to go ahead and change this to stone. So I have gathered a bunch of resources. This is easy to get. Spruce, I have a bunch of that, and I have a bunch of cobbled deep slate, so we should be pretty good there. This is kind of just like my junk chest area, and we also need to continue our wall as well. But before we get building, I want to show you guys this thing right here. We finished this on a Twitch stream. I'll go ahead and put that in the description. But this thing is looking very nice. If we go ahead and fly completely around this thing, it is indeed done. Now I did use normal copper on the sides of it, but they are aging because I didn't wax them. And then this side is looking maybe a little too overgrown, but it's looking pretty good. And then this side looks good as well. Now I did change up the design just a little bit. So for this area I kind of want to build bigger builds just like this, and I want to go with the same kind of copper design. We might do something different on the outer edges, but that is another day project. So I noticed there was no way to get behind the storage system, so if I ever had to fix the redstone, there's currently no way, so I just did a little bit of some redstone so we can go ahead and come down here and then we can get back here. So this is a little redstone that I did. All it does is push and move the stairs, so it's pretty simple redstone and I really like it. So I'm going from wool to stone, and the reason for that is so that I can do a little bit of some texturing. So I can go ahead and get rid of even some of this wool, place that in there, and then that should look pretty cool. Kind of looks a little weird, so we're actually going to get rid of this. And then we're going to place some wool in there and just give it a little bit of gradients. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I tried to do a time lapse, but it did get corrupted like normal. But it is looking very good. Alright, so this is what it's going to be looking like at the end, but we're gonna go ahead and get this thing done real quick and I'll be right back. I know I said I was gonna finish it, but I like to just drag you guys through the building process, so I'm gonna actually clean out my inventory a little bit real quick. Go ahead and just get rid of a bunch of this. Okay, so I'm really liking the quartz block in there. Now we didn't go with the style that I did in my creative world, but that's fine because I'm really enjoying not planning anything. As you can see, I kind of did plan out my base, but I mean, I didn't finish it, as you can see. This kind of feels a little weird. So I do believe this will finish off the whole build, and we should be done. We just need to add a door, but this is what it turned out. And don't start freaking out quite yet, guys, because don't worry, I am going to texture my build. The final thing I'm going to place down. Now we can get a very good look at this thing, and wow, look how it turned out. So in the back here, all I'm going to do is make it look pretty overgrown, which is going to connect it up just a little bit more. Maybe even put a pile of leaves there, maybe even some along the bottom there, and that is the final touches of it. So this build right here is going to be around about the same, except for you won't be able to access the tower inside of the house. You're going to have to manually come through a doorway, which is going to be right here, so I can go ahead and get that planted in. Now, I don't have any stairs, so I'm just going to do that. Then we can place a upside down stair there. But other than that, we seem to be going up around about this high, so yeah, I'm just going to fill this in now. So I'm going to make very big windows, but normally people will make windows just like this, and I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be adding blocks in just like that. I just like the way it looks. It just fits way nicer. But like I said, for the tower, we can put an upside down stair right there. Maybe put another one there, and then we can put some doors in. For this area, I might be using spruce doors, because we did use jungle over there behind me, and yeah, we did also use jungle for that castle, and we are using spruce for this castle, so might as well change it up. Okay, so we should be to the final blocks here, so let's go ahead and check out this tower. Nice, so let me go ahead and get the roof in. Alright, let's go ahead and add in the door to this thing, and it's looking pretty much done. I am going to be adding a double tall window here. Just to add something, add the door in there, add a pathway coming out. Bam! So there we go, now we have the second house completed. I just really love looking at this thing. Like, it's not my favorite build I've ever done, but it's a pretty cool build if you ask me. Now what I'm looking for is some diorite, and perfect. If you're wondering what I'm going to be using all this diorite for, now I know it isn't the prettiest block. It does add a very cool and nice floor texture, so we're going to do this for both buildings. I already mined out the floor in here, right? And back to placing blocks. So these two buildings that are very similar is probably about the last building that I'm going to be doing for houses in this episode, but we have a farm that we're going to start preparing for, and that farm is a way bigger sugarcane farm than this thing, because yeah, it doesn't produce that much sugarcane, so we're going to be fixing that very soon. Now I did indeed connect up all of the wool farms, so all the drops go into these chests here, and look at that. The bamboo farm is also working very well, and it is just about smaller than the sugarcane farm, and it's way better. So for this build, it's probably going to have to go in this area right here, because it is a very big sugarcane farm. Now it has a flying machine, so it's one of those sugarcane farms. Now we are going to be connecting it up to this tube here, which will automatically sort it because it is already sorted in the system. Now I keep on talking about doing buildings, like some modern buildings around here and some green concrete powder around the whole area, and we will be getting to that, but maybe in the future. So I'm having problems with the design, and I'm not doing any troubleshooting today, so let's go do something else. So for the rest of the episode, so what we're going to go ahead and get is 2 shulker boxes of stone and 2 boxes of sand. So getting to sand should be pretty easy. I just go all the way down to this portal if I am correct. And we should go to the desert. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 shulker boxes of this stuff. So go ahead and let's go. Alright, so we have 2 shulker boxes of sand, so let's go ahead and get some stone. Keeps on saying there is monsters nearby, and the only place that they probably could be at is, I'm guessing, in here, and I am correct. So we're going to go ahead and light this huge area up. Now we still need to do something with the roof. Die. Well, a creeper decided let's blow up his storage system, so now I kind of have to fix a bunch of stuff. So everything should be pretty lit up down here, so we can't really pick up our ender chest, but we can indeed have a lot of stone. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those time lapses if they worked, and yeah, so let's head back to base. So here is all the resources. It actually did not take that long, but might be a shorter one, but hopefully you guys all did enjoy this episode. In the next episode, we should be building a very good sugarcane farm, and if not, we are going to be fully completing the castle village. Those are the two projects that I want to get done. But if you guys all enjoyed, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.